meaning that this area is extremely unexplored and extremely unknown. The pressure in this zone of the ocean is more than 800 times greater than it is on the surface of the Earth. However, stunningly, life still finds a way to exist, seemingly against all odds. And I say this because for the longest time, scientists believed that it was simply impossible for life to exist in such a cold, dark, and high-pressure environment. But when researchers and scientists were finally able to make the expedition to these extremely deep depths, they were met not with nothing, but with life. One of the most notable examples is the snailfish. And interestingly, at least in my opinion, the snailfish is one of the least creepy entries on this entire list. But at this point in the video, I'm going to give them the pass, partially because I'm kind of over forcing a negative bias when in reality, all of this is so fascinating and amazing, but also because the sheer fact that they even exist in a place where an armored tank would implode in itself and a human would instantly die is shocking enough and qualifies them to be an entry on this list, because it's creepy and crazy how this creature is even able to exist. It makes you wonder and think, if creatures could live at the bottom of their ocean, where else could creatures and animals be that we aren't aware of? Potentially looking up, not down. But that's a different video. Focusing back in on the snailfish, snailfish have a gelatinous, scaleless body that almost looks delicate and jello-like. And that is by design. Their soft structure is what allows them to live at such immense depths. And these fish, for that reason, don't even have bones. They simply have cartilage-like structures that have been adapted to this pressure. Like many other creatures at this depth, the snailfish has skin that is almost entirely transparent. And while they may look almost kind of cute, the snailfish is also a predator and uses a suction feeding method to catch prey that is either walking on or hiding in the soft sediment on the bottom of these trenches. But like some of the other creatures we've discussed, it's the lack of time and experience we've been able to have with these creatures that leave us once again with a limited knowledge. But if nothing else, the sheer existence of the snailfish just goes to show that life always finds a way. And even when scientists are convinced that something is impossible or that life simply could not live in a certain place, life just ends up there.